The brains behind the operation, which is a bit of a worry, has joined us, Ian Rush and John Aldridge. Congratulations, gentlemen. That was all part of the plan, wasn't it? Just a bit of excitement, go down 1-0 and come back.
Yeah, you've got to entertain the crowd, haven't you? You know, that's what it's all about. But I think we had a stronger second half team out, and and they were tiring a little bit, so that was part of the plan, and but it worked in the end.
And as two lethal goal scorers, I imagine you had a quick word with Florent before the second half started and told him about that finish, did you?
Well, yeah, a little bit. We told them, we knew they'd get chances because, as I said, they're slightly a little bit older than the lads we put on at half time. So, there was going to be a few gaps, and he made it pay. Well worked goals, took really, really well. The first goal in particular was a tremendous ball through from, I think, on Fabio, wasn't it?
Yep.
We were drooling at that, and then.
Yeah, I think we thought Robbie might be trying to chip him first.
Yeah,
but the reverse ball was fantastic.
Great finish.
As two guys who've played in this game and have now taken your leave and stood to assist Kenny at the side, it's amazing. We were talking about at half-time how the mind is so willing and so sharp and you can still see things, but the body can't quite execute. But there's some lovely ideas at times throughout the game, wasn't there?
Yeah, some absolutely fantastic ideas. I think at half-time we got to say, get him behind them. The job was to get him behind them. We made, most probably the movement was a lot better in the second half, the first 10 minutes or so. And that's what got us that first goal. So once we got the equaliser, really, I thought there was only one team going to win.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, which we touched on before the match, it's Liverpool against Man United, and whilst it's for a good cause and all that sort of thing, you 1-0 down at home at half-time, you don't want to lose it, do you?
You see the fact that Man United kept the strongest team on for most of the game. They were desperate to get us back from the 3-1 deficit at Old Trafford, and we were too strong for them in the end. As a squad. I have to give a couple of plaudits from Xabi Alonso. Yeah. Wow. Talk about drool and Martin Scale at the back. They were all brilliant, but them two in particular were outstanding, weren't they?
Well, I'm going to let you two go because the man you just mentioned, Xabi Alonso, is waiting for us. So, Rushy, Aldo, thank you very much indeed. Congratulations on the victory. These two are going to switch out, and Captain Fantastic is going to come and join us. Whilst he arrives, Jose, just a quick word on that fella's performance. How good was he?
Well, he was. It looks like he can still playing. Obviously, no longer. Well, he's been training for a few years now, no? As a manager. Yeah, and obviously, I'm sure he was training with with the players that he managed, but he was fantastic. 50 yards ball. It looks like so easy for him, and the most important that he enjoyed. That's the most important thing, and it's for a good cause as well.
Enjoy it.
I loved it. After some time without playing this kind of games. You still know that you feel it. You have it inside, and whenever you have the chance, it awakens. So I really loved it, and great cause, great atmosphere, best stadium in the world. So great day.
Sometimes you could see he was looking for the pass, behind the defenders, but you didn't have the runs that you expected.
I have to say,
the years they don't.
Well, there was a moment in the second half, Xabi, where you played a lovely little ball around the corner to Robbie Keane, and in Robbie Keane's heyday, he would have got there with about 3 paces to go, wouldn't he? But not today.
The strength of the pass was 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Not today's right pass.
Yeah.
Just a word on that fella, because you were talking about the players that you admired watching grow up, and he's still got a lot of the skills he had back then.
Honestly, yeah. I remember when I was younger watching you just control the midfield, and it was like, today you did it seamlessly. It's as if you haven't been away from the pitch. But yeah, it's so awesome to be able to see how well you just fit in, no matter what team you played for, and to grow up watching you play, to idolize your game in the midfield. It's an honor to see you play.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are there parts of being a player, and which parts would they be that you just don't lose, that you feel you've always got? And everyone was talking there about your vision that you'll see a pass until you're 75 years old.
Probably yes, and I think that doesn't change. Many things change. The legs change, the strength change, but I think once you have that reading, that understanding of after playing so many years, it is still there. So as long as I can enjoy and I can play here, I would love to come back.
You touched on it there about the ground and how much you love playing. You've played in pretty much every game in world football that's worth playing in, but is stepping out at Anfield still special for you all these years on?
It is different. You have great stadiums all over the world, great atmospheres, Champions League night, but this is Anfield, and the soul the stands, the lights, it's different, and it's pure football, and that's why we love it. And as a player, as a fan, as anyone that comes, you get in love with it.
Just before we let you go, let's just have a quick word on the team and when they come back to action after the international break. There were certainly signs of the Liverpool that we know and love in that Ajax game, weren't they, just before the break?
Yeah, they were. I think that Liverpool's game is about the quality they have, the tactical as well, the energy. And after so many years, last year was very, very demanding, and always to keep on top, it's not easy. It's a great challenge every season, but I'm sure that the team is up for it. The players, the staff, the great manager we have. So still lots of things to happen, but they will be there for sure.
I know there have been a few problems in the midfield this season in terms of injury. The phone's still on, just in case Jurgen needs an extra body at some point. There's a lot of games between now and the World Cup, Xabi.
He has enough to pick. Whenever we are more than happy, but they will come back. I really like the players they have in midfield. I love Thiago. He's a great friend of mine. Fabinho, Hendo. Once they regain that engine working, everything, the defense, the strikers, they have the quality to have like a mentality monsters machine that they are Liverpool is at the moment.